Good evening, my scary friends. Tonight, we dive into the most terrifying real ghost stories from the Philippines. These tales are so haunting, you might not sleep tonight. Are you ready? The stories you're about to hear are some of the most famous and scariest in the whole Philippines. Turn off the lights, grab your pillows, and get ready for a spine-tingling journey. Join me, Mr. Night Terror, as we find out the truth behind these stories. Let's begin.
There are many ideas, whispers carried on the wind about where she came from. A young woman, perhaps a bride-to-be, tragically killed during the war, her dreams and future stolen by conflict. Some say she was waiting for her love to return, forever searching along Balete Drive. Or perhaps she was a victim of a car accident, a sudden and violent end to her life, leaving her spirit trapped between worlds, forever reliving her final moments on that fateful road. Her appearance is a warning, a spectral sign to those who dare to traverse Balete Drive after dark, a reminder of the fragility of life and the dangers that lurk in the shadows. Or is it a plea for help? A desperate cry from a tormented soul, forever seeking solace and resolution, hoping someone will finally acknowledge her presence and understand her pain. The balete trees, ancient and gnarled, are believed to be home to spirits, their roots intertwined with the supernatural, acting as conduits between our world and the realm of the unseen. And this road, shrouded in mist and mystery, seems like a portal for them, a gateway where the veil between worlds thins, allowing spirits to cross over and interact with the living. Paranormal investigators, armed with their equipment, venture into the darkness using EMF meters and spirit boxes, hoping to capture a glimpse, a sound, a sign of the White Lady's presence, seeking to unravel the enigma of Balete Drive. They have picked up strange voices, whispers from beyond, carried on the static of the airwaves, cryptic messages from the other side, and felt cold air here, a sudden and inexplicable drop in temperature, a chilling reminder that they are not alone, that something unseen is watching them. Even residents, those who live in the shadow of Balete Drive, have stories of footsteps echoing in the night, fleeting shadows dancing in their peripheral vision and feeling like someone is watching them, an unseen presence observing their every move, a constant reminder of the road's haunted reputation. The White Lady has been the inspiration for countless movies and TV shows, her story adapted and reimagined, showing how deep the legend is in their culture, a testament to the enduring power of Filipino ghost stories and the collective fascination with the supernatural. True or not, the sheer number of people who claim they've seen her, who recount their own chilling encounters on Balete Drive, makes people believe it more, fueling the legend and perpetuating the fear. For others, the skeptics and the rationalists, it's just made up, a product of overactive imaginations and the power of suggestion, caused by the dark road and the fear of the night, the primal instinct to be wary of the unknown that lurks in the darkness. But even though Balete Drive is brighter now, illuminated by modern streetlights that pierce the darkness, the fear remains, a lingering sense of dread that clings to the air, a testament to the enduring power of the legend. Taxi drivers, to this day, those who navigate the city streets late into the night, think twice about driving through there at night, often taking detours to avoid the haunted stretch of road, unwilling to risk an encounter with the White Lady. The White Lady is a symbol, a potent representation, of the unexplainable strange things in the modern world, a reminder that even in our age of science and reason, there are still mysteries that defy explanation. The next time you pass by Balete Drive, whether you're a believer or a skeptic, don't look in your rearview mirror. Resist the urge to glance back, to confirm your fears. You might see her. Her spectral figure reflected in the glass, a chilling confirmation of the legend. The woman in white, waiting, forever searching, forever haunting. And at that moment, when you see her, when you feel her presence, you will believe. The doubt will vanish, replaced by a chilling certainty.
You won't see me. Not clearly, not in full form, but you'll feel the coldness of my presence, the chilling touch of the grave. I am the White Lady of Balete Drive, and I am always watching.
In Quezon City, nestled amongst the bustling streets and vibrant city life, there's a road full of mystery, a place where the past refuses to stay buried. Balete Drive. During the day, bathed in sunlight and filled with the sounds of everyday life, it's just a normal road, a mundane thoroughfare like any other. But at night, when the shadows lengthen and the air grows cold, it becomes a place of fear, a realm where the supernatural reigns supreme. The legend of the White Lady of Balete Drive, a spectral figure forever bound to this haunted road, is one of the most famous ghost stories in the Philippines, a tale whispered in hushed tones passed down through generations, a chilling reminder of the unseen world that exists alongside our own. Taxi drivers say, those who brave the late-night streets, the storytellers of the city, sometimes in the dead of night, a woman in white, with long hair obscuring her face, suddenly appears in the middle of the road, materializing out of thin air, forcing them to slam on their brakes, their hearts pounding in their chests. Or behind the car, her ghostly figure reflected in the rearview mirror, a silent passenger on a terrifying journey. After days of intense struggle and fervent prayer, Clarita finally began to show signs of recovery. The dark cloud that had enveloped her seemed to lift, replaced by a fragile peace. Gradually, the terrifying attacks that had plagued her ceased. The silence in her cell, once filled with screams and tormented cries, became a welcome respite. For many, Clarita's story became a powerful testament to the unwavering strength of faith, a beacon of hope in the face of unimaginable darkness. They saw her recovery as divine intervention, a victory of good over evil. However, skepticism lingered in the minds of others. Some dismissed the events as mass hysteria, attributing the phenomena to psychological factors and the power of suggestion. They believed that strong emotions and shared anxieties had fueled the extraordinary claims. But for those who witnessed the inexplicable events firsthand, the reality of the strange occurrences was undeniable. The shocking displays of supernatural phenomena left an indelible mark on their memories, defying rational explanation. Even to this day, Clarita's story serves as a chilling reminder, a cautionary tale whispered in hushed tones. It speaks to the existence of forces beyond our comprehension, lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to manifest. It reminds us that the world is not always as it seems, and that there are mysteries that may forever elude our understanding. And sometimes, the darkness we fear is not some distant entity, but a presence that resides much closer than we dare to imagine, a potential for evil that lies dormant within our own world. On the climactic final day of the exorcism, after countless hours of prayer and struggle, a turning point was reached. Suddenly, a piercing scream echoed through the room, followed by an abrupt and unsettling silence. Clarita, who had been writhing in agony, became strangely calm.
In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you, foul spirit, leave this child's body and never return.
As the exorcism intensified, Clarita's body contorted in unnatural ways, her limbs twisting and bending as if controlled by an unseen force. The horrifying bite marks and wounds that had mysteriously appeared on her skin seemed to multiply, a gruesome testament to the battle raging within. During the investigation, Reverend Sumrall uncovered a disturbing truth. Clarita's own father was allegedly a sorcerer, deeply involved in the occult. It was revealed that he had made a dark pact, offering his daughter to a demonic entity in exchange for power and favor.
You will never get her from me. She is mine!
As the exorcism progressed, Clarita's possessed state grew increasingly violent, her struggles intensifying as the demon fought to maintain its hold. The demon, using Clarita's voice, unleashed a torrent of vile pronouncements, taunting the priests and reveling in its control.
Heavenly Father, we beseech you, grant us the strength and guidance to overcome this evil, and deliver this child from its grasp.
During these terrifying attacks, Clarita would be thrown into fits of uncontrollable rage, her body writhing and flailing as if possessed by an inhuman force. She would suddenly speak in languages she had never learned, exhibiting unnatural strength that defied her frail frame, a clear indication of the demonic presence within. Desperate for a solution, the prison authorities reached out to the church, seeking divine intervention to help the tormented young woman. In response to their plea, Reverend Lester Sumrall, a renowned American exorcist known for his expertise in dealing with demonic possessions, arrived in Manila.
I can't bear this torment any longer. Why has this happened to me? Please, someone help me!
According to Clarita's harrowing accounts, she was being tormented by two malevolent demons, invisible entities that inflicted excruciating pain and suffering upon her. Despite undergoing extensive psychiatric evaluations and medical examinations, doctors were unable to find any rational explanation for Clarita's condition. In a shocking turn of events, bite marks materialized on Clarita's body right before the eyes of the bewildered mayor and police officials, defying any logical explanation. In a desperate attempt to understand the source of her suffering, she was immediately taken to a team of doctors for thorough examination. The medical professionals confirmed that the wounds were indeed real human bites, yet there was no physical presence of anyone inflicting them, deepening the mystery surrounding Clarita's case.
The pain is unbearable. Please, someone help me. I can't take it anymore. I feel something biting me. Two shadowy creatures. They're tearing at my flesh.
The year was 1953. The location, the infamous Bilibid Viejo prison in Manila, a place of despair and confinement. Within its grim walls unfolded one of the most extensively documented and chilling cases of alleged demonic possession ever recorded in the Philippines, a story that continues to captivate and terrify to this day. At the center of this terrifying ordeal was a young woman named Clarita Villanueva, just 17 years old, who found herself incarcerated within the prison's cold, unforgiving walls after being arrested for vagrancy, a victim of circumstance and societal neglect. Shortly after her arrival, a wave of inexplicable events began to plague Clarita. Confined to her cell, she was suddenly overcome by excruciating pain, screaming in agony that echoed through the prison corridors. Upon inspection, horrifying bite marks were discovered all over her body, yet she was completely alone in her cell, with no possible explanation for the gruesome injuries. The mystery deepened, plunging Clarita into a nightmare beyond comprehension.
If you go to Baguio and visit here, remember that this place holds a lot of history, both good and bad. Respect the place and the spirits that reside here. Treat it with the reverence it deserves. And when you feel the coldness creeping in, that unsettling chill that raises the hairs on your neck, and you hear whispering voices carried on the wind, maybe it's time to leave. Don't push your luck, heed the warnings. Because at the Diplomat Hotel, you are never truly alone. There are unseen eyes watching, listening, always present. And the story of the souls continues to live on, echoing through the halls and whispering in the shadows, a constant reminder of the past.
The Diplomat Hotel is a stark reminder of the cruelty of war, the devastation it brings, and the innocent lives it claims, and of the souls who still can't rest, forever trapped between worlds, seeking peace that eludes them.
Every shadow that dances on the wall, every whisper of the wind that sighs through the broken windows, seems like a voice from the past, trying to tell its story.
The heavy feelings, fear, pain, anger, seem to be recorded in the very fabric of the place, playing over and over like a broken record, a constant loop of suffering. Even in daylight, when the sun streams through the broken windows, you can still feel the presence of the restless souls, a palpable energy that lingers in the air.
In the fountain, they say you can hear the faint laughter of children who drowned there during the war, their innocent joy turned into eternal sorrow. Some say if you listen closely, you can hear them playing. In the chapel, some feel a sudden sharp pain in their chest and see the ghost of a priest at the altar, forever praying for the souls lost within these walls. His presence is a somber reminder of the lives taken too soon. Every corner of the hotel has a scary story to tell, from the rooftop with its panoramic view of the city, to the empty rooms that echo with forgotten memories. Each space holds a secret, a tragedy, a lingering presence. In 2013, it was officially made a historical site, a testament to its significance, but the spooky stories remained, growing more vivid with each passing year. The historical marker only adds to the intrigue and mystery. Security guards who patrol the grounds have their own chilling stories to share. Doors suddenly close with a deafening slam. Even when there's no wind or anyone nearby, they hear the faint melody of a piano playing in the dead of night, even though there's no piano to be found, just an empty space where it once stood. The phantom music is a haunting reminder of happier times.
Slowly, as the stories spread and the eerie occurrences increased, the hotel lost guests, one by one, until it was completely left empty, abandoned to the spirits that roamed its halls. It became a favorite spot for ghost hunters, paranormal investigators, and people who simply have a fascination with spooky things, drawn to the hotel's dark history and reputation. Many who dared to venture inside took pictures of glowing balls of light, mysterious shadows lurking in the corners, and captured audio recordings of disembodied voices whispering secrets from the past.
Imagine walking down a dark, seemingly endless hallway, the air thick with anticipation and dread, your heart pounding in your chest. You hear crying echoing from the depths of the hotel, a mournful sound that sends shivers down your spine. And then, in the flickering light, you see a nun, a ghostly figure without a head, silently gliding through the hallway.
On top of Dominican Hill in Baguio City stands the Diplomat Hotel, a building shrouded in mystery, a place full of sadness, fear, and the lingering echoes of a tragic past. It used to be a seminary, a place of learning and faith, and later a convent, a sanctuary for nuns before becoming a shelter during the war, offering refuge to those seeking safety. But its purpose as a safe haven ended in tragedy when the Japanese attacked, turning the sanctuary into a scene of unimaginable horror. Many priests, nuns, and regular people were brutally killed during the attack. The place became a mass burial ground, their blood staining the very foundation of the building. After the war, in an attempt to erase the dark memories, it was transformed into a hotel, hoping to bring new life and joy, but the ghosts of the past refused to leave. Guests and staff alike reported hearing chilling screams, mournful cries, and saw shadowy figures walking around the halls, forever reliving their final moments. The most famous and terrifying sightings, the apparitions of headless priests and nuns, forever searching for their missing heads, a gruesome reminder of the violence that occurred within these walls.
If you're still watching with the lights off, you're braver than most. The stories we heard, from Balete Drive to Clarita Villanueva to Diplomat Hotel, prove that the world of strange things is closer to us than we think. These are not just bedtime stories, but a part of our history and culture. Now, I want to hear your stories. Do you have experiences in these places? Share them in the comments. Remember, in the Philippines, some stories are more than just legends, they're warnings. Always be careful, and until our next night of scares, I am Mr. Night Terror, leaving you with a question. Do you believe?